Howdy, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments podcast, where I give you my real life stories and their healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So I have a confession. Sometimes my messages for today completely escape my understanding, right? So let me just break this down. So I'm a channeler when it comes to these specific messages. I basically receive downloads every single morning, whether it be through visions that I have as what you would refer to as sleeping. I astral travel. So I have these experiences, and through these experiences, I'm able to deduce healing translations or messages, if you will. Or sometimes in the morning, just, before my brain officially wakes up, because I'm up every morning around 4:30, I get a download, and that's what I type out, and that's what I post. So with that explanation aside, there's times where I read it, and I just have no clue what it's about. And for the longest time, I wouldn't even post it. I'd be like, you know what, this makes no sense to me, so I'm not even going to put it up. And then one day, I can't even tell you what day it was, what happened, anything. It was just one day that Spirit was basically like, post it. And I was like, okay, but nobody's going to understand. And wouldn't you know it, I got the most response from that post. The most response. People telling me how they needed it, how they were thankful, and all of these things, right? And it blew my mind. I was like, what in the world? Well, what in the outer space? What in the universe? What in the what, And, but it taught me a valuable lesson. It was like a tower moment, if you will, because my ego was leading the charge when it came to my messages. It was basically telling me, if you can't understand it, then nobody else will, because you are the center of the world and everything revolves around you, essentially. Now, that's a harsh way to put it, but you get what I'm saying. So now that basically from that, I was able to deduce that not everything is about me, right? And let's get even deeper. Not everything is about you, because I'm talking about you, I'm talking about me, I'm talking about we, right? So when it comes to messages, when it comes to divine messengers, prophets, earth angels, light workers, star seeds, aliens, vampires, werewolves, you name it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Whatever's out there, right? Whatever you like to refer to, people that you look up to or people that you receive messages from, whatever you refer to them as, that's semantics. It doesn't matter. But the bottom line is this. If the message does not resonate, then that means it's not for you. And actually, it could mean one of two things. So it could mean that it's not for you at all, or it could mean it's just not for you right now. Because right now does not mean forever. Because we change and we evolve, especially when we're on this journey, especially when we're walking this path, because basically what this path and this journey does is it allows us space and permission to change, to evolve, to wake up, to deprogram, to reprogram, and everything in between, right? So that means that the things that you think right in this moment, right now, may not be true a day from now, a week from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. Whatever the time space is, it may not still be applicable because you are evolving. I am evolving. We are changing. That is the beauty of this thing. That is, giving ourselves divine permission to accept the fact that we don't know everything. And, to kind of keep going and keep growing. So that's that. So I guess the bottom line behind this message is, if it doesn't feel like it resonates, then don't worry about it. Don't feel the need to argue it down. Don't feel the need to, give a rebuttal. I guess that's the same thing as arguing it down, but don't feel the need to red flag it, because you never know when it's going to come true, right? And also know and understand that message deliveries, The way that we receive it is the way that we are, essentially, we are as an individual. So if we are in a joking space where we use humor as our best coping mechanism, then we'll probably resonate with those who do the same things or had the previous tendency to do it because we see ourselves in them. So it's easier to receive information from our reflections than it is to see it from, I don't know, a hole in the wall. But I'm going a little bit off track here, but that's just another little knowledge nugget, a little intuitive nugget that Spirit kind of dropped in my lap, so I wanted to pass it on to you. And that's basically it. It's not all about you. It's not all about us. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's it. So, you know the deal. If this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very, very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. And by the way, don't forget to look me up on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere you want to be and places you probably shouldn't. So just remember, when you look me up, it's Marisa Moments, and that is Marisa with one S because there is only one me. And last but not least, if the spirit moves you, then feel free to donate to the cause. Basically, any contribution is redistributed into expanding this ripple effect and awakening and healing others while I heal. So that's it. Any amount would be accepted with love and gratitude and appreciation and all those things. All of the information will be listed in the description. So click the link and tell me what you think. Hey, I got bars. Anyway, that's it for now. Happy healing.